championship, beating Lunenburg 3-2.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Frontier. We're having some technical difficulties, but we're trying to work it out. I'm not being hurt, which is rare. Is that better? We're good? All right. Are we live? We're good. Okay, sorry, folks. We had a slight technical difficulty with me being heard, which I think is hilarious. But good evening and welcome to Frontier Regional High School Good Now Gym. Tonight we have our wrestling meet. We have a tri-meet against Hampshire and against Mahar. First on the match will be Frontier versus Hampshire. Tonight is our senior night, so we will be having our senior night festivities in a few moments. We have one senior, Peyton, and he will be wrestling. Hopefully he's got a couple matches tonight coming up. All right, we're gonna check in with Coach Bashaw, and he's gonna talk and make our senior night happen.
To our senior night. We got one senior on our team today. We want to acknowledge Peyton Sledesky. All right. Peyton's come a long way this year as a wrestler and a leader, and we wanted to acknowledge his parents, Leanne and Jamie, as well. So if you guys want to come down here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm involved in the group.
Well, you should, at least with this one.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for your support. We have one more senior on the Mahar team, Anya Roberts, we want to acknowledge as well. All right, let's wrestle. That's it.
All right, so that was a wonderful acknowledgement of Peyton and his parents. And captains are hitting the mat for, it should be Hampshire.
That's fine, that doesn't matter. Okay, yep.
Okay. Sometimes when we have multiple teams on the mat, it gets a little confusing as to who's wrestling who's first. So we have Hampshire first against Frontier. Hampshire has a small team this year with, I believe, 3 people on their roster. So we're hoping to get some good wrestling out of those people. And Hampshire has a pretty full roster. So combining the two gives everybody a chance to wrestle and really get some mat time. So it looks like, according to their roster, they'll have possibly a 138, a 140, and a 160 wrestling for Hampshire.
We got nothing up until 38.
So we're going to do a bunch of double forfeits, which just means that there's nobody's going out on the mat right now. It saves time and points, and for both teams, it looks like we have Eddie's coming up. So, yep, we have Eddie, and I believe this is going to be either Aiden or Alex Willard for
Go, Eddie.
we're waiting for our ref. I believe he forgot his whistle, which is a semi-important thing to do when you're trying to stop wrestlers from doing stuff. Right, there we go. Right into a tie off the whistle. Oh, trying to run the half. Eddie's going to try to pull it out of that. Hampshire's got 2. A lot of muscles going on here. He's arching his back, trying to push those shoulders down on Eddie, and it's a pin. Good match by Eddie, got some mat time in there.
145. Yep. Button your headgear up before you go over there. Go ahead.
All right, 145. This is Jack for us. And again, I'm not sure. We're going to try and listen if this is Aiden or Alex for Hampshire. This is Jack's first year wrestling. Oh, nice takedown attempt by Jack. He's bellying out. Gonna try to build that base and get out of that hold. We're gonna have Miles move because we can't see through him. Thank you, Miles.
Keep fighting, Jack. Keep working here. Yeah, you're out. Get your base. Get your base.
When you hear the coaches yell, get your base, that's exactly what Jack just did. Build himself up to being on his knees, gives him space and gives him the power to be able to stand up and to work some moves.
Get that hand off you, Jack. Keep his hand off. There you go. Get his hand off. Keep working.
He's working hard. He's going to try to peel that hand off. Oh, he's going for the half. Jack is working really hard from the bottom, trying to make sure that he's keeping himself in a position from getting pinned or back points. He's going to arch. It's not a pin unless those shoulders are down. He is getting back points for Hampshire. Nice work by Jack. Back points, yes, but a pin, no. And that's a key component. So there's 17 seconds left. Jack is hanging onto that ankle, trying to prevent those back points from happening. He's working really hard out there. He has to be at a 45-degree angle or higher in order for those back points to count. So it was Jack's choice. He chose neutral, which means they're both in the standing position. Coach Bashaw's been working really hard with them during practice to get them to do the first move right off the whistle, and Jack did that, which gives him a good advantage. He's got to suck that leg in. Oh. Hampshire spun and got 2 points for the takedown, but Jack worked really hard and was really aggressive out there on the mat. Trying to get those back points again. Current score is 8-0 with the wrestler from Hampshire having 8 points. We got 2 more back points. It's currently 10-0. If Hampshire gets 15 points, it's what's called a technical foul or a technical win. He's arching really hard. When you wrestle, you use muscles you don't even know exist sometimes, and just trying to avoid the pin. And Hampshire with the pin. Jack did a great job out there on the mat. So we double forfeited at 152. Yep. We have Miles coming up at 160. And Luke for Hampshire will be joining him on the mat. Miles is a junior this year. He's been wrestling for a few years. Obviously, Hunter did not have a season last year, but he has wrestled in the past.
Where's the stuff we've been working on?
Miles is working hard. Again. Coach is always talking to them about engaging on the mat and making sure that they're not just circling around each other. They came to wrestle. Good sprawl by Miles. He's going to try to suck those limbs in and run them move. No points have been exchanged yet. Wrestling is a very exhausting sport. You're giving it your all constantly. There's nobody on the mat but you, and Miles is doing a great job engaging. He's going to try to snap him down, try to get him down. Nice moves by Luke. He's going to try to roll. Miles is going to roll. Nice job. That's a reversal by Miles. Luke got some back points, but Miles should also get the reversal. Excellent work by Miles out there.
Hey, break down right away. Hand control. 2 green in the reversal. 5-2. Okay, range you down.
Current score is, for this match, is Hampshire 5, Frontier with 2. So Miles is doing great. We got 2 points for the reversal. Hampshire's trying to get out. They got an escape point. Marcus is going. He's getting back points. He's got to lift that head and squeeze. Come on, Miles. Get on your toes, lift your head and squeeze. Oh, time out, but Miles got 3 back points. That was a great round for Frontier.
Frontier the bird, Hampshire, top, bottom, or neutral? Red chooses down.
All right, so that means that red chooses down means that Hampshire is going to start off in the down position with Miles on top. This is so Hampshire can get a point for an escape if possible. Miles' job is to obviously pin him, but if not, to keep him down and keep those points from collecting. He's got his 1 escape point. So this current score is 7-7. It's tied for this match. They're both getting tired. It is an exhausting endeavor to be out on the mat for this long. Really giving it your all, wrestling hard. Miles is fighting the back points. Hopefully gonna do a roll or some sort of escape. Trying to get off of that. Hopefully he can just maybe work something here. He's in a really stuck position. You can see his legs trying to get anything for leverage so he can roll them in some way. Trying. The kid's heavy on top. It's really hard to get the momentum needed to push through. Miles is working really hard, keeping that shoulder up. Trying to get out anything to get on his belly and get those back points in that pin position.
Keep working.
Trying to belly out again. There's 17 seconds left on the clock. Miles is struggling really hard just to keep that shoulder up. He's got 160 pounds on him, pushing him down. And he's just fighting for the time right now. There's a second left. What a great match. Round 2. So Miles chose neutral, which is a really great choice for him. Means he can be aggressive right off the whistle, hopefully, and get that takedown. This is where Miles excels. Hampshire's going to do a lot of... Good head out, Miles. Good job, Miles. Another takedown for Hampshire. Hampshire's going to do a lot of pressure on Miles. Miles is just working really hard there to not get that pin. And not only... Oh, that pin happened. Miles fought really well out there. Oh, Jakey's going out at 195.
Nothing.
And so some of you may be wondering why Jakey went out to formally take the forfeit. Jakey is now officially 10 wins away from his 100th. So by going out on the mat and taking the forfeit, it helps him get a little bit closer to that goal, a goal which hopefully he will achieve as a junior. I'm a little bit biased as he is mine, and he has worked really, really hard. So that is the main reason that Jakey went out for that specific forfeit, and the team didn't take a double forfeit for that. It was a strategy that benefited Jakey and his career. So that is the end of our.
Where's Eddie at?
That is the end of our meet with Hampshire, because I'm not Hampshire. Yes, Hampshire. I'm sorry. So now Mahar and Hampshire will be wrestling. And again, Hampshire has 3 kids, so it should be a relatively quick match for them. Maybe not on the mat, but because there's not a full roster that happens for them. As you can see, even with the low numbers, they have an excellent wrestling program at their team, at their school. Their team is very skilled. Their coaches are really dedicated to the sport and really take the time to work with each of the athletes individually. So just some official bookkeeping are happening at the head table. It usually happens when the credits are rolling and such, but because there's another match coming up, we're just waiting for all the books to match and all the scores to match and everything to work out really, so that when it's submitted to MIAA, everything is copacetic. it looks like there's going to be a JV match with Hampshire and Mahar. We concluded the varsity match with them wrestling. But everybody knows that wrestlers just like their mat time, so any excuse to get out there and wrestle is great. Makes everybody better, makes everybody excited to be out there. And when you have a small team like Hampshire does, the opportunity to wrestle twice or 3 times in a night is really exciting for them.
Yes, good job, kid. Transfer. Nice. Watch your weight. Watch
At the
your weight.
conclusion of the JV matches, Frontier and Mahar will begin the varsity match. And both teams have a pretty decent and full roster, so we should get some good matches in.
Good job. Seatbelt that. There you go. Yep. Keep your weight on it. Keep that wrist. Watch your weight. Stay locked in. Yep.
The exciting thing about JV matches when you have a small team like Hampshire is that you get the
Watch your roll.
availability of
Keep that leg.
a wrestler your weight or close to your weight that you don't practice with on a daily basis. So there's different wrestling styles, there's different moves that they do, and it all in all makes you a better wrestler the more you wrestle. So
Go. Yes, keep that. Reversal. Keep that, yep. Keep that leg. Keep that leg transfer. Good, stand up. Oh, no, let go. Hey, come on.
When you get that on, you got a tripod.
Stay under.
Move forward. Gotta clear that on. Stand up.
Under that arm. Yeah, come right to the side. Punch it through. Short time, kid. See if you get the back.
Push your legs in. Head up. Let's move forward.
There you go. Seconds, David.
and there's the pin. I'm not sure because it's current. That was a JV match. I'm not sure. No, we
Yeah.
I think they're going now. We're gonna wrestle now. Is your headgear on tight? I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, I still have to cook. I still have to go up and sing. Right? Everything? I still have to go up and sing.
No, it's just the JV
No,
match.
just go up to the green.
Yeah.
All right, Frontier's back on the mat versus Mahar. This is a varsity match with Eddie. Nice shot by Eddie. Really well done. 2 for takedown. He's got to stay behind, stay in control. Don't let that happen. Really good work by Eddie here. He's got to get that leg back. Don't let him pop his head out, which the Mahar kid is really working hard. And Mahar gets 2 for the reversal. Eddie's got to build his base, get out, and get back in control.
Get that hand off you. There you go. There you go. Get those hands off you, Eddie.
Eddie's trying to build his base, get his hand back, stand up, anything to get out of this position right now. Not give him the cradle. Do not. If you are an avid Frontier Wrestling fan, such as myself, you know that Eddie has a history of reaching back, and we have been working on that in practice. So good job remembering, Eddie. When you reach back, you open yourself up to a lot of moves for the other person. So Eddie is working super hard right now, trying to get out. Yes, yes. Oh, come on, Eddie. Hips up. Because the other kid has his arm over him still, Eddie is not in control. Once Eddie gets in control, which we're hoping happens very soon. So no points exchanged there. That was a great set of wrestling skills by Eddie. So the match score is 2-2 currently, tied. Eddie is really being assertive on the mat, doing everything they've practiced, trying to take control. He's got that leg, trying to suck it in, keep Mahar off balance. So 2 points were awarded to Mahar for the takedown. Hampshire, I'm sorry. We're wrestling Hampshire? We are. I apologize. I thought it was Mahar. So then this would be a JV match. I apologize for my misinformation. So, Bubba time. All right. So, JV match. With Hampshire.
Control it. Control it. Keep moving, Eddie. That'll work.
Let's work to advance our positions, gentlemen.
That's you, Eddie. We gotta work.
Bump them up. Get that control and bump them up.
Turn into him. Turn into him.
Turn into him, Eddie.
Yeah, put that down.
Get your hand back.
Watch your wall.
Kick off.
Hit up. Good job, kid. Nice work.
Hip into him. Good.
Up,
Turn
up,
face it.
up,
Turn face it.
up. Face him, Eddie. No.
You're up. Hip into him. Now reaching back. Ha!
Eddie, move. Let's go.
Gotta make something happen. Come on, Eddie.
Yeah, buddy, you got it.
He's heavy. He's heavy. Eddie, hip in. He's good. Keep working. We gotta make something happen.
30 seconds, gentlemen. 30 some bats here.
Down the
Way,
waist.
Eddie.
Get that knee out. There you go. Get your base and get right up.
Yeah, further, further.
You're up.
There we go, Eddie. Keep working.
Tripod. Nice work. Hey, don't forget your...
Well, they're having issues with the font. They had issues.
Huh? Just a little...
Good to go. Welcome back. Okay, welcome back. We're about to start our official. I got it straight from the head table that we are now officially starting our varsity match with Frontier versus Mahar.
Starting at 120.
So you'll notice that we will most likely start at either 113 or 120 for a weight class because of the way we give our wrestlers a little bit of a break. They wrestle a lot when there's multiple meets at once, so they space them out a little bit and allow them to rest and recoup and get what needs to get done. All right. The referee is calling for captains. That should be Jakey and Peyton for our team. Peyton is our senior. Jakey is a junior this year. So when they call captains out, the ref goes over basic things, clarifies stuff, and then they flip, as you saw him just do. And it's either red or green. And what happens is they get a choice, so it's odds or evens. And what that means is the first match is considered the odd match because it's number one. And so each time that they come up, if it's an odd match, they get to put their wrestler first, or if it's an even match, the other team gets to put their wrestler first. And it may not seem like a big deal, but when you have wrestlers that are really close in skill and you're looking for the win, strategically the coaches have a lot to think about as to where to place their wrestlers to benefit not only the wrestlers' record, but the team as well. So there's a lot of behind-the-scenes thought process that happens with our coaches. We're lucky to have Coach Bashaw this year helping our athletes out. And Peyton is up first. Peyton, again, is our only senior. He's wrestling 120. So again, right at it, right to the wrestling moves. Peyton got 2 for a takedown there. He's going for some back points and hopefully he's getting them because the Mahar child is more than 45 degrees. So we got 3 back points. This is Peyton's second season wrestling. Again, there was no season for Frontier last year. And he has excelled both seasons. Oh, good. Well done, Peyton. So we do not have a 126. for Frontier, I believe. I'm trying to look at our weights right now and find it. So we do not have a 126, so we will forfeit that. Mahar gets the team points. So we have Carter at 132 for us. This is Carter's first year wrestling at Frontier. He does have a history, I believe, of youth wrestling, which is always nice to build a foundation. There's not a lot of youth wrestling in Western Mass, but in other parts of the states, there's strong youth wrestling programs. So they're two takedown for Mahar. Nice roll out by Carter. Reversal. 2 points for Carter. Carter's working really hard, trying to capitalize on his position here. Neutral. So the anklets are identifying for the referee. You can see he has matching wristbands. So when an athlete gets points, he raises that hand with the number of points so that the bookkeepers know. Excellent move by Carter. Nice shot and takedown. 2 points for him. Carter's running legs. It's a favorite move they do in practice. Reversal for Mahar. And time. So Carter chose to go down, hoping to explode off the whistle and get some points. Currently it is 4-9 with Carter trailing.
Hey, don't drape that arm. Don't drape that arm. Stay behind the shoulder. Hey, you gotta stay behind the shoulder.
You gotta hit it.
He's gonna roll. He's looking roll. Hey, stay on tight legs. Stay on tight legs.
Carter's trying to build his base up. Get Mahar off of his back. Work hard and get those escape points where he can get an advantage. Keep working. It's really difficult when you're on the bottom to do exactly what Carter just did and reverse your position. So 2 points for Carter, excellent job. Now he's got to maintain the advantage. Mahar 2 points with their reversal. Mahar going for the squeeze. Trying to get Carter's shoulders down. Carter trying to go for the reversal. Carter trying to run a half, trying to get him on his back. 2 points for him. Current score is 8-14. Reversal for Mahar. And that's the end of our second period. So Mahar's going to choose down, again, hoping to get those escape points. Carter's job is to keep him down and hopefully execute the pin. Reversal. Nice job by Carter. Reversal. This is what wrestling's about. Equal match. Nice job by Carter. Squeezing hard. He's got to lift his head up and dig into that shoulder to get it down. Mahar's got his leg trapped so he doesn't get that advantage. Oh, he got it free. Let's hope he can use it up on his toes. He's keeping him there. He's got to squeeze really hard. Mahar kid is very strong. Carter needs the pin. He's behind significantly in points. He got the 3 back points. It is currently 13-21. He's got to run a half and just go for the simple pin, which is difficult to do against a wrestler of this caliber. He's trying to run a cradle, which is that, and he's got to squeeze. The ref should be down looking at the back. He got his 3 back points again, 16-21. This is an excellent match. Again, wrestling at its best. So that match was won by Mahar by points, which actually makes a big difference in our team score because there's less points awarded for a win by points instead of by a pin. So it helps the team out.
Eddie, never mind. Jack. You're up next, though.
I'm next. You want me to go 145?
Great. Next to take the mat appears to be Jack. And both Jack and Eddie are close in weight, which is nice because that allows the coach to do the old switcheroo like we talked about earlier, where depending on the opponent, depends on who we put forward to who has the best chance to win that match. So a lot of strategy that goes in coaching wrestling, and a lot of skill and strategy goes into actually being on the mat.
138. Yep, go ahead,
So Jack is going up as our 138. Jack is a first-year wrestler. He has really come into his own lately, worked hard and really is starting to prove himself at practice. So I'm hoping to see that translate onto the mat. Mahar has 2 with the takedown. Jack's going to try to base up. If you see Mahar, they're pushing down on the head. Your head's down, your body's down. Oh, that was so close for Jack. That would have been an amazing move. He's working hard. You can see him using his legs. Wrestlers use their entire body while they're on the mat. Right down from their toes to their fingertips and everything in between to get the best advantage.
It's already there. It's already there. Get your leg out.
So, Jack is really trying to avoid these back points. Bridging hard. Bridging is when they use their neck to keep their shoulders up. That's why you'll hear their coaches yell, lift the head, lift the head. If the head is up off the mat, then the shoulders go down. Jack is working super hard, fighting to keep those shoulders up. Pushing through, using legs, using arms. There he goes. He's almost to his belly, bellied out, which means they got back points but not the pin. And he's still working. We're down to 13 seconds. And there's the pin. Excellent work out there by Jack. Eddie's coming up next. It's Eddie's first year. He's a sophomore. He's really coming into his own. He's got a lot of natural skill that's evident on the mat.
Go, Eddie. Hey, I do want to stop.
They're trying to establish control. Head control is a big thing in wrestling. It helps control the rest of your body. So, nice work by Eddie. He's really working hard out there. Beautiful takedown. He's got to squeeze hard. The ref should be down there for the pin. Beautiful job, Eddie. Well done. Again, a lot of talent in Eddie. It's going to be a pleasure to watch him develop and grow over the next few seasons. Yeah. Miles is up next as our 152. Miles is a junior. His skills have really come into play this year as well. He is very active and aggressive in his wrestling this year. It's been really nice to see him develop.
Right to it. Work it. Yes. Circle it.
You can see Miles moving, constantly moving. There he goes. Sprawling is when you just put all of your weight on your opponent, pushing them down.
Snap it down.
Snap them down hard.
Switch sides. Take a shot. Come on, man. Get to that and make something happen.
a lot of the tapping that you see that's happening and things like that are just distraction techniques for you to set up the next move. So you'll see them tap and go, tap and go. Not sure what just came out of the other athlete's mouth. Looks like a mouth guard. Hope nobody steps on it. Sprawling hard for pushing the head down, hanging on. Takedown from Mahar. 2 points. Nice job by Miles getting to his belly to avoid a pin. Being out flat on your belly like that is a disadvantage and is really difficult to work your way up. It takes muscle and skill to build your base from this position. He's got short time, hopefully no back points. Good work out there by Miles.
Chooses neutral.
And we're for the period. Takedown by Mahar. Miles is trying to use his legs on the opponent's legs to just get that leverage. Again, keep those shoulders up. It's hard to see from this. Oh, thank you for moving. It was hard for me to see from this angle, but there you go. Miles is just trying to switch positions all the time, using his body, his opponent's body, whatever it takes to get out of those pinning positions.
Tuck your knees in and get your base. There we go, move. Right up.
Miles is working really hard. It's an exhausting place to be. Fighting for his position to improve. You can't just lay there on the bottom because it's called stalling, and then you're giving your opponent other points as well. There's 17 seconds left in the period. Miles is working really hard just to keep his position. The score is currently 10-0 with Mahar in the lead. Miles chose neutral, which is a really smart position for him. Again, trying to get that head control. No points awarded yet. So both wrestlers were out of bounds, so they'll start again in the middle. Miles starts in the down position. Current score is 12-0. If Mahar gets 3 more back points, then it will be what's considered a tech fall, where there's a 15-point lead by one wrestler. So Mahar with the pick. So for our 160, we have Matt. And it's
Right to your shot.
Matt's first year of wrestling as well.
Down. Matt, stop him down. Shoot. Roll. Hey,
Matt.
step back on.
Trying to go for the takedown. Sometimes when your body type is so different from your opponents, it's actually really difficult to manage some of the moves. Two takedown from that. Good job. So that's why having a bunch of different practice partners is actually really critical in the development of a wrestler with different body types and such. Anybody who knows me knows that it is difficult for me to be yelling out during some of these matches. But Matt is doing a great job. You get another 2 points for a takedown. Matt had been out of practice for quite some time and has just returned, so we're happy to have him back. Oop, there we go. He's got a squeeze. He should have gotten some takedown points as well as some back points, but I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go from the ref. 3 points for Matt. So red chose bottom. That is a strategic move by Mahar. So he can get those escape points. You couldn't see it off camera, but Coach Bashaw was using Coach Casey as a model to show Matt what to do, because sometimes it's easier for kids to visualize if they're shown. And that's exactly what just happened. Is he saw the move, he executed it. He's working really hard out there. Trying to sprawl again, get that head control. When you have wrestlers who are learning how to wrestle and they compete against each other, it's really enjoyable to watch how they don't give up, how they keep moving, how even if they don't know exactly what they're supposed to be doing, they're listening to their coaches, they're listening to their teammates, and they're trying to do their best. And it's enjoyable enjoyable to hear everyone cheering in the stands as well for them on both sides. Matt needs to clear his hips away from this in order to get, he should get the reversal. Short time left. Currently the score is 11-5 with Matt in the lead.
Green chooses top.
So there was a little miscommunication between coach and wrestler. Coach Bashaw thought that he should take bottom. Matt decided he wanted to take top. Coach Bashaw advised the bottom so that wouldn't happen and so that Matt could get the escape point. But sometimes it's difficult to make those decisions. Currently the score is 11-6 with Frontier in the lead for this match. And a minute and a half left. Two more points for Mahar. Matt's got to stand up, get an escape point. There he goes, nice. He's got to get all the way, both legs out for the escape. That'll work. 2 points for Matt. Minute left in the match. Current score is 13-8. Oddly enough, these are my favorite matches to watch. Virginia wrestlers learning what to do. They're both clearly exhausted and just trying to do their best to take down again from that. It's now 15-9 with 8 seconds left. 2 points for Mahar, 15-11, and that should be time. Excellent match. Really, really well done by both opponents who are clearly new to the sport, but really gave it their all.
Get ready, 2 shots, all right? Yeah.
Our 170 is going to be Gabby. And Gabby again is a first-year wrestler. Gabby's got to get in there. Nice job being really aggressive right off the whistle. As a first-year wrestler, her skills are definitely developing every time she gets on the mat. Potentially dangerous. So Gabby gets a point because of the move that Mahar did. It's called a full Nelson. Anybody who's ever watched fake wrestling on TV knows what that is. It is illegal in this style of wrestling, as it's potentially dangerous. You'll hear everybody yelling run the half, and that's what they refer to as the half Nelson, which is illegal. Gabby's working really hard to fight and get out of this position. Again, we don't want back points to be happening, or a pin. And there's the pin. Double forfeit at the 182, which means no team points were exchanged. Jakey is up for 195, and he is wrestling Anya. Anya is the senior from Mahar. Jakey is a junior. Jakey has been wrestling since 7th grade. Again, no season last year, but he is on track to, if he can get enough matches in this year, to possibly make his 100th win, which is a significant accomplishment for anyone, never mind a junior. So Jakey's going in, he's doing some work on her head, trying to get in, possibly a bear hug, which is a move he prefers. There it is, there's the bear hug. Nice and gently laid down. Jake has a lot of control with that, since it is a preferred move, and there's the pin. So, nice win by Jakey, nice match by Mahar Senior, Anya. Up next at the 106 weight class, we have Wyatt Finch.
Double forfeits at 20, double forfeits. Okay, 106.
Again, this is Wyatt Finch taking the mat at 106.
I want to see something. Let's go. Something up. Good stance. Come on. Heavy head.
So lots of trying for control and going for the takedown. They're both trying to throw each other down. Mahar did. Getting some back points. Holding him. And there's the pin. All right, next we have Ian. Ian is coming up for 113. So it's Ian's first year of wrestling too. He's wrestling in at 113. He has definitely improved from the beginning of the season. I have the privilege of watching many of these kids in practice. And so Ian Pachurik is wrestling at 113. Going into control, nice shot by him. He's going to try to suck those legs in and do the takedown. That was gorgeous. Really well done. Going for the cradle. Can't quite lock it up yet. Trying. He's not in a good position for the cradle yet. He's got to hop around. He's listening to his coaches. Working really hard out there to get this done. Nice job. He's got to get that knee in it. Come on. He's got some back points. Excellent work out there. He's trying to get this cradle again. So part of the cradle is you have to actually, you're holding your own hand with your arms threaded diagonally across your opponent's body, and you lean back. If those hands aren't locked up real tight and good, it's really difficult to execute properly. That being said, you get really sweaty when you wrestle, so keeping those hands locked is difficult. Escape from Mahar, that's 1 point for them.
Hey, pop and shoot, pop and shoot. Let's do it again. Yup, pop, there.
Yeah, that front leg is there. That front leg is there. Don't sweat.
Pop and shoot.
Again, when we talk about wrestling, we talk about body type, and both of these athletes have the same sort of body type, so their wrestling techniques are going to be similar. Ian is sprawling really hard, pushing his hips into the shoulders and grabbing the ankle. And that's time. All right, so Red chose down, Mahar chose down, again to get that escape point. Working hard, Ian's trying to get him down. The escape point doesn't count unless that happens. They are actually discharged from the grip. So, score is currently 4-2. With Ian in the lead, thanks to those back points with his cradle. There's a lot of wrist holding for Mahar, which is difficult for Ian to get through because then he can't use his hands to snap down on the head or to do a shot. He's trying. There's the shot. There he goes, beautifully executed by Ian. Takedown. He's got to lift his head up, but Mahar has his arm. There we go. Nice job, Ian. He's got to squeeze. There's 50 seconds left in the period. You see how he's on his toes. He's using every bit of his body to get that leverage, to get that pin. Either way, he's getting the back points, but you can max out on back points. So it's, at this point, just really trying to get that pin. So he got his max points for back points. Now he's going to either try to run it again. Trying to maintain control by staying on top. There's 3 seconds left. And the end of the period. All right, so Ian's going down, hoping to get those escape points. There he goes. He's got to get his hips away. He's got to stand back up, locked hands. So we call this a free move because yep, there we go, the whistle. So you cannot lock your hands and not execute a pinning move. Otherwise, your opponent gets a point, which is just what happened. So Ian's back to down. Mahar's going on top. He's trying to shake off the wrist so he can use his hands to brace himself and get up. Mahar's trying to stuff his head down. There he goes. Beautiful reversal. Gonna try to. Oh, I don't know if any back points were awarded on that. Current score is 12-2 with Ian in the lead. Escape. 12-3. There he goes. Nice shot. Right to the takedown. Excellent work out there by Ian. Trying to work the cradle, breaking the arms down. Oh, he's got locked hands now, so he's got to do something, or there's a free point for the other team.
Red, you're down. Hey, cross face when you go into that cradle, not under the arm.
Guys, know what you want to do and do it right up to it.
There he goes. Beautiful return to the mat. Good control. It's actually really difficult for people to do because you can't just slam them down there. You have to have control of their body the whole time. Otherwise, it's again potentially dangerous and a technical violation. Sportsmanship is key for frontier wrestlers. And so we want to make sure that as we wrestle, we keep everybody safe. Again, excellent cradle move and nice time. Beautiful round. Nice win by Ian. Excellent wrestling out there on the mat today. I believe that is the end of our varsity matchup. Excellent wrestling by everyone who took the mat today. It's always a pleasure to go against schools who have comparable teams to us in numbers and in skill. It really gives our wrestlers and athletes an opportunity to improve and excel. And Coach Bashaw and the coach from Mahar are discussing matchups for JV matches. Again, if you're not familiar, JV varsity matches are very strict on weight requirements for everyone. So you have to be within a specific weight range in order to make sure that everybody is equal on the mat. With JV, they have a little bit of a more of a leeway either way, so you can make sure that each person is paired with a little bit of leeway there. So it's a lot of fun to watch a JV match. A lot of it is intense for some of these wrestlers because this is the only time that they get to go out on the mat. So we have Jack from our team, from Frontier Wrestling. Again, the other fun thing is our varsity wrestlers can wrestle JV and get some experience in. And it's a pin. Good job, Jack. And that was it for us for JV matches. Thank you so much for watching our wrestling meet, and thank you for supporting FCAT as well as Frontier Wrestling. Have a great night, everybody.